Hey crafty cuties, thanks for joining me today. We are going to make a wall hanging today. I saw something like this at a Hobby Lobby and I thought it would be really easy to recreate, so we are just going to hop in. Here is everything that I have. I have a large canvas. It's about 12 inches by I think 36 inches, two small clipboards, a little board that's in the middle. I don't really, yeah, you guys see what I got here, this little board here. I got that at the craft store, Craft Warehouse. And then I have some different acrylic paints and some doilies, and the doilies are going to be used to help me get a really cool background design. And that is what we will start with. We are going to paint the background. Now I will be covering this with those clipboards and that wooden piece, but I wanted to start out by using my mint acrylic paint here, and I am just going to create a really pretty background. I have a light pink and a gold as well. I just really like using these paints. I have so many of these acrylic paints and I was like, let's just use it up. Now, I actually made this in the summer. I have a bunch of videos that I filmed in the summer, guys, because I just went like film crazy and I don't want them to go to waste, so I am still going to share them with you. So I'm just using this doily as a stencil, and you can see here what I'm doing. I'm just using my little sponge to paint over the doily, and then when I lift it up, you're going to be able to see that design. And I will just continue to paint over the entire canvas. I am just using the mint green for the background. I think this would be really fun to do a wall hanging in a theme, like for fall or winter. You could get really creative with this and use it as a decorational piece for a holiday as well. And I also thought about doing a wall hanging where I just had the paint and the doily design. I think that would be another really pretty thing to try out. And actually it might be fun to try in my art journal as well. So once you paint the entire canvas, you want to let that dry, and I would suggest letting it dry overnight if you plan to use hot glue and attach the clipboards like I did. So here it is completely painted. Sorry, there is a glare, but you kind of get the idea. I just did it randomly because I will be covering most of this. And once I am done painting the top, I did go ahead and paint the edges with a gold. I just really wanted to be able to use the gold paint, and I think you can kind of see the edges when it's hung up on a wall depending where you have it hung up. So I'm just going to paint around the entire edges. Now I didn't let mine dry since I was doing this for a video. I'm going to start covering the clipboards and this middle piece here. So I already went ahead and measured out my clipboards. The clipboards measure 6 3/4 by 9.5 inches, so they're pretty small. Now I did think I was going to be able to take this hardware off and just completely cover the clipboard, but I can't really do that because these have like complete covers. So that's okay, I'm going to make it work. I'm basically just going to cut a little area right here, a little notch, and then I will stick my paper down. So you can see I already cut my papers out to size, and I made sure that these kind of coordinated with the mint color that I have on the canvas. So now I'm just going to go ahead and I will cut out the little notches, and then I will start attaching the papers to the clipboards and this little board. I am going to be using Mod Podge to attach the paper, and I'm using the gloss finish. You can use whatever you prefer. And I'm just going to be using my little sponge here to cover the clipboards both in Mod Podge, and then cover them with the scrapbook paper of my choice. And I really like how Mod Podge works on a project like this. It attaches the paper really well, and it also gives a nice finish. For this wood slat, I am going to basically do the same thing, except I cut my paper into slits, or slips, wait, what? Strips! Wow, I cannot talk. Gonna leave that one in there, because I'm human. Okay, so now that I have everything covered with the scrapbook paper, I'm just going to embellish off camera, and I will attach these to the canvas with hot glue, and you are good to go. Alright, so here is the completed canvas wall hanging. I don't even know what to call this, but I thought I would kind of go over and just tell you how I decorated each little piece here. So for this one, I just went ahead and used another doily, and I just used Mod Podge to glue that down. And then I did a little trim at the bottom of some lace and pearls. And then here's the thing, guys, I actually messed up quite a big mess up. And that was, I thought it would be cool to paint these gold. I do think they would look better gold, but I don't know why the heck I thought paint was going to end up looking good. It looks terrible, but that's okay. I still wanted to show you guys, and my husband said that he has some like paint remover, so I should be able to fix this, but I mean, oh well, it is what it is. I think like if you're looking at it from up here, it's maybe not that noticeable. I hope not, it might be. But I'll fix that, and then at the top I just put some ribbon trim. I think it looks cute like when it is kind of hanging up. Then for the middle piece, I just used this really cute little pink frame. I really wanted to include some elements in this of things that I really like, because you know, a lot of times I am making things for other people, and so I just really wanted to use like the papers that I was in love with, and I have loved this frame and I've wanted to use it for so long, so that was what I did. And I just backed the frame, it's open right here, with some of the floral print paper I like, with a little pearl, a little black and white bow. I really like mixing like the dark pink with these colors. I think it's cute, and then even the black and white. And I thought the black and white bow kind of tied in this little like journaling card thing that I got going on. And it says, "Be forever who you are," and I love that quote. I did a little flower cluster right there, and then just a trim of lace down here. Then for this one, I used this scalloped ribbon trim that I also love so much, and I just really wanted to use it on a project that was for myself. And then up here I did a little flower cluster and just the same little ribbon trim. Whoops, there was a fly. And I really like how it turned out. I like how you can kind of see the peaks of the lace doilies, and I like the colors together. I'm excited to hang it up on my wall. And I did forget to film the part where I was actually attaching these to the canvas, but honestly I just use hot glue. And I would love to see if you guys do a version of this. I would love for you guys to share it with me and let me know how you guys liked the video, I guess. And I will talk to you in the next one. Love you guys, bye.